15 shocking psychological facts that will blow your mind. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the darker side of psychology with 15 shocking facts that might just change the way you think about yourself and those around you. Trust me, you won't want to miss the last one. It's a real mind blower. So let's get started. First up is the bystander effect. Ever noticed how people often don't help when they see someone in trouble? It's because they assume someone else will step in. This phenomenon shows how our brains can prioritize social dynamics over immediate action. It's chilling to think that in critical moments, our inaction could stem from a misguided belief that others will save the day. Fact 2 introduces the dark triad Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy. Individuals scoring high in these traits often manipulate, lack empathy, and are self-serving. Research shows they can be surprisingly charming, leading to dangerous relationships where you might not even realize you're being exploited until it's too late. Next, we have Stockholm Syndrome, where hostages develop empathy and bond with their captors. This psychological response can stem from extreme stress and fear, creating a twisted sense of loyalty. It's fascinating and horrifying to think about how our brains can adapt to even the most traumatic situations. Fact 4 is all about the illusion of control. Many people believe they can influence random events like gambling or lottery outcomes. This false sense of control can lead to reckless behaviors and poor decision-making. It's a reminder that sometimes we're just not in charge, no matter how much we want to be. Moving on, we have cognitive dissonance. This occurs when our beliefs clash with our actions, causing discomfort. To ease this, we might change our beliefs or rationalize our actions, even if it means denying reality. It's fascinating how we can deceive ourselves just to feel more comfortable. Fact 6 deals with memory distortion. Our memories aren't as reliable as we think. They can be influenced by suggestion and change over time. This means that even vivid recollections might be completely fabricated. Imagine how much of our past could be a product of our imagination. Next is the Dunning-Kruger effect, where people with low ability at a task overestimate their competence. This is why you might encounter someone confidently giving advice on a topic they know little about. It's unsettling to realize that ignorance can breed confidence, creating a cycle of misinformation. Fact 8 highlights the effects of social isolation. Studies show that prolonged isolation can lead to severe mental health issues, including depression and anxiety. What's more shocking, it can even affect physical health, increasing the risk of diseases. We're social creatures, and being cut off can be more damaging than we realize. Moving on to Fact 9, the power of labels. How we label people or ourselves can significantly affect behavior and self-perception. Once labeled, individuals often conform to that label, reinforcing stereotypes and limiting potential. This shows just how powerful words can be. Next, we have the false consensus effect. This is our tendency to overestimate how much others share our beliefs and behaviors. It can lead to polarization and conflict as we wrongly assume that everyone thinks like we do. This could explain why conversations about beliefs can get so heated. Fact 11 covers groupthink, where the desire for harmony in a group leads to poor decision-making. Members suppress dissenting opinions to avoid conflict, resulting in disastrous outcomes. This psychological trap has been responsible for many historical failures, proving that sometimes silence isn't golden. Next, we'll touch on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This theory suggests that until our basic needs, like food and safety, are met, we can't focus on higher-level goals like self-actualization. It's a stark reminder of how our circumstances can dictate our mental state and life choices. Fact 13 is the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon, also known as frequency illusion. Once you notice something new, it seems to pop up everywhere. This isn't a coincidence, it's our brain's way of recognizing patterns, but it can skew our perception of reality, making us believe things are more common than they really are. Next is the halo effect. This cognitive bias leads us to assume that if someone is good at one thing, they must be good at others too. For example, a charismatic speaker might be perceived as intelligent or trustworthy. This can lead us to overlook flaws and make biased judgments. And finally, we arrive at our last fact, the uncanny valley. This phenomenon describes how humans react negatively to robots or figures that look almost, but not quite, human. This discomfort can trigger feelings of eeriness or revulsion. It reveals a deep-rooted fear of the other and raises questions about our relationship with technology. Isn't it wild to think about how our perception shapes our feelings on what we create? Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the darker aspects of psychology. Which fact shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. Until next time, stay curious.